Hi, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. My name's FM18, and you're watching episode 53 of the Dafuge Challenge with Enfield Town FC. I think if there is going to be a theme for this season, it is going to be by the tips of our fingers, in that we are losing a lot of close games, and we are making the other team earn those victories. When we last left, we had just gotten thumped by top-of-the-table Tranmere and had our first game of the Check-It-Trade Trophy as part of Group O against the Watford under-23s. Lee Engel had goals in the 9th and 18th minutes. Joe Grayson had a 69th minute goal. Ashley Hill got Watford on the board in the first minute. Mark Arthur got another goal for them in the 43rd minute. Brandon Millington with a brace of goals, 14 minutes apart in the 50th and 64th minutes. Watford was a lot better than us. Their under-23s were a lot better than we were. 16 shots, 10 on target. We had 14 shots, 5 on target. A slight possession advantage. We kept it close. Grayson getting a goal back 5 minutes after Millington put them ahead 4-2 was very nice. And we were on the attack until the end of the game. We had a couple of chances go begging. I'm not expecting a lot out of the Check-It-Trade this year. I think as long as we put in a solid performance, I will be happy with that. Only 1,200 fans. Unfortunately, I don't know that this skin has a breakdown on home and away, and it doesn't look like it does. But after losing to Watford, we were home against Exeter, and we absolutely thumped them. John Greenwood with a hat trick, 14th, 65th, and 72nd minute goals. Janai Gordon with a brace in the 30th and 47th minutes. Alex Bobos absolutely ruined the clean sheet off a cheap goal in the 92nd minute. It was just stupid. But everybody had a solid game. Lee Nichols is stepped into the back three really well and has fit in really nice. And 8.9, he had some really nice tackles. And a couple key passes in this game as well. 9 shots, 6 on target. Exeter was 12 shots, 6 on target. Possession was even. We scored early enough, and we're up at the half 2-0. And I kept the team on the attack, and they definitely made the most of it. For whatever reason, Exeter City just sat back on the second half and said, bring it, and we brought it. And honestly, that Babos goal was just cheap. I'm going to keep harping on that for a while, I think. After Exeter City came Plymouth away, and it was our turn to pull it out of our rear end, essentially. McBurney had a 16th minute goal for Plymouth. Greenwood equalized 4 minutes later. The game was very even after this. Despite the fact Plymouth had 21 shots, they only had 10 on target, and they didn't have the possession advantage. We did, but it wasn't all that great. The defense bent but didn't break until the 89th minute when Connor Malley scored, and I was really, really kind of peeved. But then in the 94th minute, Janai Gordon put one back to equalize. Sometimes you get F-downed, sometimes you do the FMing. And this time, I'm more than happy to take it. So what does that leave us? Well, currently, we're in 20th place on 7 points. We've played 7 games, so the Lelujo ratio is definitely in effect. Holding 8th place Plymouth to a tie was nice. Today, we are playing Northampton Town at home and Wrexham away. Northampton is 1 place above us in 19th, and Wrexham is currently in 4th. So, I think the Northampton game will be pretty equal. The Wrexham game will probably lose, but as long as we make a good game of it, I will be happy with that. So I'm going to set my best 11 for the Northampton game, and we will be back with that in just a bit. Well, today we are hosting Northampton, and we are playing our 3-4-3, Steele and goal, Semple, Nichols, and Lomas as the defensive back three, Grayson, Skip, Korn, and Tanner as the midfield four, Ashton, Gordon, and Greenwood up top as the strikers. On our bench, we have Hunt, Meekings, Benson, Angle, England, Smith, and Cousins. Northampton is playing a 4-5-1 with Blackman in goal, Genovese, McIntyre, Stewart, and Laird as the defensive back four, Clark, Adams, Rawthorne, McWilliams, and Adelicon as the midfield five, with Hawkins up top as the lone striker. On their bench, they have Carey, Shepard, Thornhill, Obika, White, Reiki, and Loft. Adelicon with the corner kick in, Hawkins to Nichols, I think, or Adams, and they score 4 minutes in. I know I've set the set pieces. I'm almost positive I've set the set pieces. Oh, nice crowd. Covered seats now for Enfield Park. Greenwood. Out to Korn, to Tanner, to Skip, and he gets one back 3 minutes later. Very nice. Nice one-touch passing by Korn and Tanner there. So I'm giving Ashton to start this game. He's been unhappy, and I'm not quite sure why. Probably because I had him on the bench coming in after Angle was the starter. But, you know, the top three worked really well with Angle, Gordon, and Greenwood. And just as well as it did back in the Vanarama days with Ashton. I don't know. I think Ashton's really kind of hit the wall in terms of his ability with where we are. Ashton, and he hits the post. Oh, almost taken away. Hawkins gets it up top on the long pass. Dispossessed by Nichols. Grayson, and the highlight ends. I'm really liking Nichols. I'm not too enthused with Lomas. If I can find another defensive back who is 3 stars or better to come in, I will definitely bring him on. And frankly, my depth isn't as great as I would like it to be with England, who is non-contract, being one of my players. Meekings is more than adequate, but he's getting up there in age. I don't think he could be a full-time starter. Halftime, we are tied 1-1. Moving right to left now. Ashton to Semple, and the highlight ends. Okay. Little encouragement to the boys. Tanner to Greenwood, but his pass is intercepted. Long pass to Hawkins, who got behind the line. Steele with a nice save. Northampton with the corner. And the highlight ends. Tanner with the throw-in to Greenwood. Back up to Lomas, to Korn. And he's fouled. No, he's not. Ah, it looked like a foul. Adams has it. Son of a gun. Steele with a nice save. Lomas kicks it out, but it goes right to Clark from Northampton. To Adams, to Rawthorne, and his shot goes wide left. Or wide right, I should say. Coming up on 60 minutes. You know what, we'll go ahead and make the changes now. Nichols is going to come off for Meekings. Angle is going to come on for Ashton. And we'll hold our last sub. Skip got injured, but you know what? He hasn't gotten any better. And we've got Benson, who can come on. Okay, 70 minutes in. Tanner with the throw-in to Greenwood. Cross to Gordon, who taps it in off the post. Laird clears it but it doesn't go far enough. Tanner's there. He centers it in. Laird knocks it away. Goes up to Hawkins just before midfield. He's bringing it up, being chased. Dispossessed by Korn. Goes to Lomas, to Meekings, and the highlight ends. Nice defensive save by Korn. Tanner, the long throw in, goes right to a Northampton player who kicks it up to White. Over to McWilliams, kind of an errant pass, but he managed to save it. Can Adilican get there in time? He can, but he overruns it. Grayson is there. He kicks it all the way up to Angle. Over to Gordon, 3-on-3. Gordon, long shot. It goes high. Come on, guys. Long pass by Northampton. Give the boys a little encouragement there. Semple up to Angle. Over to Gordon. Nice pass to Greenwood. Got the keeper to beat, and he does. We are going to go to the counter. That was lovely. Angle with a great first touch. Header right to Gordon, who taps it up to Greenwood. The goalie didn't even really try. 10 minutes in, there goes the encouragement that I called for at least 3 or 4 minutes ago. Goal kick. Northampton sends it up. Grayson knocks it away, but it goes right to Laird. Back to Grayson. Gordon has it. Over to Greenwood. Back to Korn. To Benson. Oh, he's dispossessed by Williams, but his pass is errant. Meekings has it. To Semple, who sends a long ball forward, but Angle's not going to get there before Blackman can. 6 minutes left. Benson knocks it to Korn. To Meekings. Over to Lomas. Long pass towards Angle, who sends it to Gordon. Why he held it up, I don't know. He had Greenwood breaking. Benson to Gordon. To Korn. Tanner centers it in. Angle is there. Very nice. 3-1, 5 minutes left. So Gordon had Greenwood breaking there, but oh, nice touch by Angle. Okay, guys. I think we've got this well in hand. And Northampton is absolutely knackered. Meekings kicks it away. White is there. Hawkins. Oh, he pushes his shot just wide left. Steele with the goal kick. Out to Lomas. Long pass up towards Greenwood. McIntyre knocks it away, but it goes right to Tanner. And now Tanner couldn't stop it from going out of bounds. Riki with the throw-in. To Genovese. To McWilliams. To Laird, who sends a pass way forward, and that is the game. 3-1, nice victory. Only thing I'm worried about is Skip. He came back up to 65%, so shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, Skip's out for just 1 or 2 days. We have Wrexham next. I'm going to set the best 11 for that, and we will be back for that in just a bit. Now, today we are away at Wrexham, and they are playing a 4-4-2 with Jones in goal, Salam, White, Sargent, and Johnson as the back four, Robinson, Campbell, Thomas, and Mantag as the midfield four, West and Wardle up top as the strikers. On their bench, they have Rigby, Hartley, Pepper, Obafemi, Gold, Kennedy Williams, and Spiru. We are playing our 3-4-3. Steele in goal, Semple, Nichols, and Lomas as the defensive back three, Grayson, Skip, Korn, and Tanner as the midfield four, Angle, Gordon, and Greenwood up top as the strikers. On our bench, we have Hunt, Meekings, Benson, Ashton, England, Smith, and Cousins. I've brought in a couple of defensive backs on trial, and one of them, at least with the first level of scouting, looks to be interesting. I want to see how he does with the trialists, or with the under-18s this week. West And his shot catches the post and caroms in for the goal. That's another set-piece goal we've given up. Definitely going to have to check out the set pieces. Grayson with the kick in. Gordon has it outside the box into Tanner, who sends it all the way across to Semple. Over to Grayson. Crosses it in. Greenwood's there. Very nice. And we get one back. Now, Wrexham's currently 4th in the league, so I would expect them to be better than us, but nice volley by Greenwood. I think as long as we can keep the game close, I'm happy with a draw. And a highlight off the ensuing kickoff. This is never good. Back in the FM18 days, that meant that they were going to score. Wardle to West. Over to Wardle. And Steele with a nice save. And oh look, another set piece for us. Campbell to Johnson. Son of a gun. I know I have the set pieces in place. Nice volley. Well, 20 minutes in, and they've got the possession advantage. It's about it. 3 shots, 3 on target for them. 2 shots, 1 on target for us. Corn with the corner kick in. Well, knocked away, but Skip collects it. Centers it back out to Nichols, who taps it over to Corn, who feeds Greenwood, and his shot bounces off Jones and goes in for the goal. Nice equalizer. Well, Jones got a hand on it, but that hand only served to deflect it into his own goal. Coming up on halftime here. That was interesting. The game kind of hung up for a second. Okay. Campbell to Wardle. Intercepted by Tanner. Over to Semple. Long pass, but everyone has stopped running, so Jones is going to come out and get it. He's holding on to the ball. Good grief. Nichols. Kicks it away. Campbell. Oh, what the heck was Skip doing there? Robinson crosses it in. Wardle's there, and it goes off Steele into the goal. Come on, boys. You're better than this. Nice header by Wardle, though. Steele at least got a hand on it. He got more of a hand on it than Jones did for Wrexham. Oh, and we got it back. What happened there? That looked like to be a penalty kick from outside the box. Okay. Grayson. Semple with the header, but it bounced off, looks like Lomas, and went right to Semple, who scored, and we equalized just before half. Okay. Now, moving left to right now. Salam with a long kick up. West is there. And Wardle's there. Son of a gun. Right off the opening kickoff. Come on, guys. Concentrate. I'm already yelling at him 20 seconds into the second half. Lomas is not having a good match. To be fair, it doesn't look like Semple's having a good match either. We'll make some subs after this highlight here. Grayson, long pass in, but it's kicked out. Campbell has it, sends it up to Wardle. Over to West, who breaks by his player. And he absolutely outdeeks. Steal for the goal. Come on, boys. West just ran right by Lomas, and Steele was completely caught out. Now, Meekings is going to come on for Lomas. Cousins is going to come on for Gordon. And we'll save the last sub. Simple to Grayson, to Skip, taps it up the angle. Over to Grayson, who loses it. Mantak kicks it, bounces off of Grayson, but it deflects to a Wrexham player. Campbell sends it up to Wardle. Pass is intercepted, but Wrexham recovers. Thomas has it to Campbell, who feeds Wardle. Over to West. And Steele with a nice save. Robinson. And nice defense there. Finally, off a set piece. Another corner kick. Robinson. Steele with a nice save. Johnson with the throw-in for Wrexham. To Wardle. Intercepted by Meekings. Feeds Greenwood. Up to Cousins. Taps it up to Angle. Got behind the line. No help, though. He's dispossessed by Johnson. Campbell comes in to take the ball. Sends it up to Mantak. To Thomas. And Wardle is there. Nice first touch. He sends it up to West, who is all alone. And he is dispossessed. Nice tackle. And Meekings committed the foul. Son of a gun. Wardle with the kick. And Steele with the save. Very nice. Get it away, Grayson. The throw-in intercepted by Grayson, who sends it up to Greenwood. Over to Skip, who crosses it in, but Hartley intercepts it, sends it back to Jones. Long pass goes to Nichols, who taps it to Korn. Angle to Cousins. To Korn again, and he's dispossessed. Campbell sends it up to West, who sends it all the way back to Jones. 75 minutes. 15 to go. Long pass forward. Nichols sends it up to Greenwood, to Cousins, who feeds Angle. Nice kick. Very nice. That was a good assist by Cousins. Nichols headed it to Greenwood, who fed Cousins, who sent it up to Angle, who just blasted it past Jones. 5-4. Wrexham moving the ball around now. Wardle has it. And nuts. He feeds West. Steele with a nice save. Can he get there? He does. Prevents the corner kick at least. 12 minutes left. Jones with the goal kick. Nichols taps it forward, but goes right to Campbell, who sends it up to Robinson. And his shot was hard, but it was high and it was left. Meeking sends it up to down. Salam's going to get there before Tanner. Hartley is dispossessed by Cousins to Angle to Greenwood, who's all alone. And his shot bounces off the post. Check something out real quick. Now Meeking's picked up a yellow. You know what? We're going to bring England on for him. I can't afford him getting sent off. Corner kick in. Corn. Well, Johnson sends it out, but Skip is right there. And the ball gets deflected. Johnson has it for Wrexham. Sends it up to Wardle on the highlight ends. 4 minutes left. Throw in for Wrexham. Wardle. Well, no, looks like Wardle intercepted her. Now, too many names coming up. Korn sends it up to Angle. He sends it up to Cousins. Holds the ball up to Angle again. To Korn. To Grayson. Centers it in. Now, too many Wrexham players there. Korn. Over to Skip. Back to Korn. To Greenwood. To Cousins in the center. To Greenwood. And it's off the post. Oh, and Angle's dispossessed by Johnson. Oh, he had a chance. 2 minutes left. And now, that's the game. Oh, we had an absolute... well, Wrexham definitely earned it. 2 goals by West, a goal by Johnson, 2 goals by Wardle. Literally, at the end of the half and the beginning of the second half. Greenwood with a brace, Semple with a goal, Angle with a goal, and Greenwood had a chance right at the end there. It hit the post. 14 shots, 10 on target for us, 20 shots, and 13 for Wrexham. They definitely earned it. You know, I'm going to skip the Checker Trade Trophy game again. We are going to come back for Stevenage and Stanley. Well, first off, I have to apologize. In listening back to this video, there is a hum or a noise that crops up every once in a while that I did not hear when I was recording, which means there was something wrong with the filter I used. It didn't catch everything, apparently. I hope it didn't mess things up too much for you. I noticed it simply because that's the sort of thing I notice, and it kind of annoys me. I got rid of most of the egregious examples of what happened, but it's still there, especially if you're paying attention. I think the next few games are going to give us a solid idea of how the rest of the season is going to go. It's a good mix of teams, top of the table and lower table. I think if we hold our own against the top of the table teams, like we did against Wrexham, maybe steal a draw or even a win, we'll be doing well. As long as we beat the teams or draw the teams that are close to us, I'll be very happy with that too. As long as we remain competitive, I am happy. As long as we are equal or above the Lelujo ratio, the Kev ratio, I am happy. This is a building year for us in League 2. We are laying the foundation, much as we did our first year in the Vanarama. Success is not going to come right away. It's going to take a little bit of time, and we're going to build it right. If you liked what you've seen and heard, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content. Questions, criticisms, comments, leave them down below. I'll answer them as fast as I can. My name's FM18. I thank you for watching.